Hey guys, so wanted to kind of make up for the missing video. I explained in the description of the Dunlending video, but in short, YouTube on phones sucks. And it ended up not uploading at all. And I don't know what these two lines that you're seeing here and here, they're like weird lines. It's the lighting or something. Can I get rid of it? No, I can't. Either way. So, this is just going to be a quick video to kind of show you how the Leman Russ is coming. I showed off in the hour video how I made this guy, but he looked very different then. And in short, the night that I built him, I had him. I hadn't painted him at all, and I was thinking, I made this guy, right? He was there, and I just kept thinking, a hunter, like from what's it called, Jumanji. Like a big game hunter, and I thought it'd be really cool to just kind of throw that all together. So unironically, I went to the tanks. I had the 3, ripped them apart, rebuilt them, and let me see if I have the other ones. This originally had the cannon that this guy now has. You can actually see. Actually, no, you can't see on that one. Where'd my other one go? Here it is. You can see that I actually tore off the sponsons and replaced them, because originally this guy had the las cannons on him, and I was going to go with the Vanquisher, but not only had I already glued it into this tank by then, but also it's just too big for the tiger skin. But yeah, I essentially rebuilt this. Took the cannons out. You can even probably see, if you look closely, you can see the hot glue I chucked in there. I would have gone with normal plastic glue, but yeah, either way. So what I did was I gave him 2 las cannon sponsons, and obviously you actually can't use las cannons as sponsons. I don't really care. I think it looks cool. And my buddies, obviously, I'm going to run it as either plasma cannons or meltas. Ironically, you can run this as a las cannon, but unfortunately I had already melted this heavy bolter in, so I can't actually take it out. But either way, so this is also going to be run as a las cannon, so it's kind of like essentially a bunch of, heavy weapons, and this is going to be run as a Vanquisher. In reality, this is what used to be the las cannon piece for the Leman Russ, but it's now an autocannon somehow. This is supposed to be a machine gun. Sure. But other than that, I gave him a shoulder plate, one of those Italian Bersaglieri heads. And so this is a las gun that you get from the Cadian upgrade sprue. And what I did was I clipped off a bunch of the top there, and I glued on a bolter scope. Let's see if it can focus on that, though. Be great if it would focus. There you go. You see that? I glued on a bolter scope, so it's clear that's a rifle, because I had already glued this rifle on, and I thought, I can't give him just 2 guns. That's stupid. So I made it so it's like a skirmisher kind of rifle that he's going to shoot in close range, and this is his real hunting rifle. And obviously in game this doesn't do anything. It doesn't matter if he's got a gun or not. He cannot shoot, but it's just cool to have. But also my friends and I do try and homebrew sometimes, so I'm going to see if they want to do a thing where maybe I swap out the front las cannon for instead just a sniper rifle kind of thing, like run it as the Kasserkin sniper rifle that they've got. I also did my best at this freehand banner. I like it. I like this side. I feel like this side's better than this side. This side was in the end, I'm not that great at doing banners. My best I've ever done was an old vampire banner where it had a big white moon and a bunch of little bats. But, yeah, I'm not great at freehand. But this is kind of how I ended up going with. I did actually upgrade his back a little bit here. I gave him an Italian backpack there. And we've got over here another rifle and a sword. By the way, this rifle and the one over there is from the House de Lac kit. And the sword, I want to say Empire Great Swords. I know it's Warhammer Fantasy. One of the Empire kits, either Great Swords or something, I don't remember. But yeah, and I gave him this tiger skin from, what is it? The Ogor Scrap Launcher, which you can actually kind of see. Well, you can't. Yeah, you really can't. It has bits molded on so it can fit right on the cannon there. The tail, fun fact, the tail broke off and I have no idea where it went. Let's see if that'll focus. There we go. So I actually clipped a spare lion tail off of my old Victrix lion pelts. It's probably still on this table somewhere, but either way I clipped it off and added it there. That's why it doesn't look great there, but yeah, I think it's okay. Other than that, that's kind of the main thing I was trying to show you. I will be releasing probably 3 videos today. Actually, I'll just show you this real quick. The Wildmen of Dunland. I'm right now uploading a video. Like, I literally just uploaded it, or started uploading it, of the unboxing. I'm really sorry for this lighting. I'm not sure what's going on. I'll try and figure the lighting out. Here, give me one sec. I think it's how close I am to this. Anyway, I think it's probably reflecting or something. It changes orientation. Anyway, I'll just deal with the lighting for this and I'll try and fix it for future videos. In short, I'm just trying to show this off anyway. You can see, so this is what a normal Dunlanding, by the way, his arm's off. I'm missing one of the arms that are pointing, and one of the arrow arms already broke, because that's the problem with Middle-earth strategy battle models. They are very thin. They're realistically proportioned to a degree, obviously. But honestly, they're so small that they break a lot. So I'm going to have to kit bash something, but for now I want to show you this. You can see he's got a bow there, and he's just kind of running. I don't like bows without strings, so I actually add strings. What I did here was, if it'll focus, you can actually see the string I used back there. Yeah, I'm going to force this thing to focus. I'm going to give it one thing to focus on. There we go, look at that. Now it doesn't have a choice but to focus. So you can see it's just legitimately just sewing string. My favorite here, let me find the model. All of these are really cool models in my opinion. But my favorite was this guy. He's drawing an arrow when you have the model. But obviously the string doesn't work, so I did this, if it'll focus. And he's actually holding the string down a bit with the arrow because obviously he's not actually getting ready to shoot it yet. But he's just kind of got it prepared and knocked. But yeah, I'll show more of these guys as they're built, but that's kind of where we're at now. Hope you enjoy the video. If it wouldn't trouble you, please subscribe and like if you can.